What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and welcome to episode 59 of the world's first. If you're still enjoying the series, please go and hit that like button. Now, today we got Bolton and Scunthorpe in the league, but of course, before we get to that, we must go over how we've been faring over the last month's plus worth of matches, both in the league and in the cups. Let's take a look and see how we did. So since our last live com against Barnet, it's been a real roller coastery affair, up and down, win and loss, no middle ground, no draws, and in all the matches combined, the teams have not scored less than 3 goals. Real blowouts, as you can see, especially in the cups, as we are no longer in either the Capital One or the Johnstone's Pain Trophy. Blown out in both of them, 4-1 to Bradford in the Capital One Cup, and then 5-1 to Notts County in the Johnstone's Pain Trophy. Outside of that, though, we did pick up 3 wins in the league. Like I said, blowouts mostly. 4-0 to Harrogate as Grayson, Steer, and Hutton get on the score sheet for that. Against Dagenham and Redbridge, another 4-0 victory. Steele, Steer, Foster, and Tatham really just spreading the love around. And then against Forest Green, a 4-2 win there. Jack Steele and Rob Foster both coming away with braces. Though that's not to say that the losses haven't been pretty devastating either. Blackpool, against Blackpool, I really thought we would have come away with at least a draw here. But as it stands, we lost 2-1. Liam Davies getting us on the score sheet first before Blackpool turned it around and came away with the victory. And then a very goal-festy match, 8 goals to the sides, but unfortunately it was 5-3 to Coventry. Rob Foster and Anthony Steer, though, doing very well on our end. Our defense, however, could not say the same about that. So as it stands, 3 wins and 3 losses, no draws, and that actually puts us into 10th place on the table, 9 points through those 6 matches. Really surprising that we're up this high after the 6 matches, but it's still pretty early. Everyone's still bunched together. It'll all even out sooner or later. Like I said at the beginning of last episode, my goal for this season is to just avoid relegation. As you can see, relegation is 23rd and 24th. So if I stay 22nd and above, I would consider that a good season. But in today's matches versus Bolton and Scunthorpe, you are seeing the bottom of the table being represented. Bolton in 19th, Scunthorpe behind my head in 24th place, dead last with only 1 point through their 6 matches. You would think that they should be easy matches today, but you would be proven wrong, because most of the time, when I say they're easy matches, they're more than likely hard. So let's get into the team sheet versus Bolton. So it's a battle of 4-4-2s between Bolton and Sheffield as we travel to the Macron Stadium, and this is the lineup for today. We're going to use Cameron McCullough switching out for Jack Bonham. We're going to have Jones, Arthur, Baba, and Allen along the back line, with Tatham, Gamblin, Grayson, and Sam Kelly sitting in the middle of the park. Jack Steele out on that left side has done really well for himself. 2 starts and scored 3 goals, but I really think that was just a flash in the pan. I really want to try and make Sam Kelly good to great on this side. Jack Steele, while he does have those 3 goals, like I said, I want him to be more of an assister, not a goal scorer. So he's going to be coming off the bench. And then Anthony Steer, Rob Foster sitting up front. Hopefully they can continue their goal scoring ways. 11 goals between the two, and hopefully we can get some today. So let's kick off and see what happens. Jones to Grayson. Tries to slip it through to Gamblin, finds one more chance. Oh, Tatham taking the shot, but it's saved by the keeper flat. Here we come now on a counter, long ball up to Steer. Honestly, should have taken another touch. Tried to round the keeper instead of taking it from the top of the box. We had a really great counter on. So with all the possession that we've had and all the counterattacking that's been going on, it's 0-0. Not really a good result for us. We need to come away with a win versus Bolton to help continue us pushing up the table. Though I won't be discouraged. I won't be mad if it ends up in a draw. I just don't want to lose. I just don't want to lose against the teams that are sitting below us in the table. So if it ends up being a draw, I'll take it. But I want to try and go for the win. So second 45. Not going to be making any changes. I feel like we're firmly in control with this match. Let's just go out there and hope for a goal. Ball coming in now. David Jones, 2 minutes into this half. He whips it into Rob Foster. Falls to Tatham. Oh, it's very nervy. Oh, Grayson should have had that goal. It just goes the outside of the post. Inches wide. Here we come now. Tatham up to Steer. Steer is one-on-one with the keeper. He just needed to round him. My guys aren't rounding the keeper. Otherwise, that would have been an easy goal. Corner kick now. Joe Grayson coming on the inside. Tries to slip it through to Liam Davies, but it goes out for another corner kick. Maybe we can get in farther post this time. Try and beat the back line. Grayson gets inside, but no, doesn't happen. Inside to Allen, back out to Jones, puts in a decent cross. The ball should have fell to a red shirt, but instead it goes out for a corner. They do well to clear it. So in the end, it ends 0-0. And we had that nice little flurry at the very end there with like 12 minutes, 10 minutes to go. But I know I said at halftime I wouldn't be disappointed, but we had the chances to get the goal. So a 0-0 does feel disappointing in the end. But it's our first draw of the season, so yay. But now we got to play against Scunthorpe, who are just 3 days away, so fitness is definitely going to be an issue. So it's been brought to my attention that Scunthorpe have been really bad against the 4-3-3 narrow in the fact that they have given up 9 goals in the 2 matches that they faced it. So that's what we're going with today, the 4-3-3, and this is what we're going to line up with. We're going to have Jack Bonham in net this time around, Hutton, Raleigh, Stott, and Hoes along the back line. Try and figure out a little bit of gelling along that back line. Maybe they can actually hold people down this time. Grayson, Gamblin, and Gallagher along the middle, and then Steer, Foster, and David Herbert is getting the start up front today. Yes, I actually played him 3 times previously. He hasn't scored just yet, but I feel that he will get a knack for goal sometime during the season, and he will start banging them in on a regular basis. But as it stands right now, he's going to be the 3rd striker. I know Liam Davies probably would have liked that role, but it's going to David. Anyway, let's kick off, see what happens. Hopefully come away with a win against the last place team. Just about 9.5 minutes into the match, and the ball gets lumped over the top. Unfortunately, we were not able to reach that. As Scunthorpe got the ball, maybe we can close them down. All we need is to close these guys down. Don't let them get any sort of attack. Foster, inside to Grayson, really was looking for some shots, or looking for some space. Couldn't ultimately get, but we do get the ball back. Grayson, if we can just get it out to the wing, he does. To Hoes, inside to Foster. We need to do better with our crossing and our completion of the crosses, because we cannot let Scunthorpe just beat us to the head. 18 minutes on the clock now. Ball swung out wide to Hutton. He lost control of that. He probably could have put in a decent cross if he didn't. But the ball is now moved to the inside. Foster slips it to a Steer. It was a great goal, but it was offside. Another corner coming in. Grayson tries to whip it in. Unfortunately, can't get anything out of it. Goes back out to him. It's just pinball right now between Scunthorpe and Sheffield, and no one is winning. It's just back and forth, back and forth. Ball out to the wing to Hoes. He's got 3 red shirts in the box. He needs to find somebody. Steer is in front of net. Can't get the shot off. Scunthorpe have been absolutely sensational versus our crosses and our set pieces. We need to find a way to break them down. Ball once again across the face of goal, and we can't get anything out of it. So many chances wasted. As it comes up to halftime, it's 0-0 once again. I don't want to get this to be a 0-0 as well. We should have had a goal already. But the defense of Scunthorpe is really hard to break down, apparently. So, second 45, we need to come out and just keep battering their back line. I'm sure if we keep battering them, that will ultimately come away with something. I'm sure. So, let's go out there, second 45, keep attacking, and I'm sure we'll get that goal. You know, I hope. It's got to come soon, right? 56 minutes gone now. Ho is getting a cross in. He's got to be on the end of it. Davies smacks it off the crossbar. Didn't respect the equipment, but picks up his own rebound. And it's 1-0 to Sheffield. Like I said, just keep battering them, and ultimately their defense will break down. And finally, it happened. It was a throw-in from Hoes to Gallagher. Right back to Hoes. One-time crosses. Davies with a nice header, but unfortunately didn't keep it down. Picked up his own rebound. 1-0 to Sheffield. Hoes back to Gallagher. We've seen this once before. Can we get a second? Liam Davies tried. Ball coming inside. Lees. Oh my lord. I thought it was Liam Davies there, but Anthony Steer, it fell to him after a nice long pass. Let's see that on the 3D replay, because I totally didn't know how to call that. I know, great commentator that I am. Long ball from Arthur fell to Liam Davies, who just flicks it on to Steer, turns around the keeper, wide open net. It's 2-0 Sheffield, and with 9 minutes to go, we should have this in the bag. As the clock ticks down, 2 minutes of stoppage time is gone. It's full time, 2-0 to Sheffield. And be quite honest with you, very nervy, especially. But finally, we get ourselves a victory against this team. And to pull 4 points through these 2 matches, I'd say that's a good job well done. Admittedly, we could have done a lot better versus Bolton. But against a team like Scunthorpe, a team that we should have beaten sitting in last place, I'm glad that we were able to come away with a victory there. And with that, that sees us all the way up into 7th place. We're just out of the playoff spots, but after 8 matches, it's still very early in the season. So let's take a look at when we'll be coming back for the next episode. So this is what the schedule's looking like, and as it stands, we have 8 matches until our first round FA Cup match. I think that is going to be a proper time to come back. We obviously do not know who we're going to be facing at that time. We'll have it drawn right before we actually get into it. And then following that, we will then take on Yeovil in the league. I feel like 8 matches is a good enough spread to see how far we have gone and to see if we've gotten better, stayed the same, or have gotten worse. But all remains to be seen in the next episode. So until that time, I thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you saw, go and smash that like button. Lets me know that you're still interested in the series. And of course, subscribe if you're new. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything else at all, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.